The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Nets in Brooklyn. For the Nets, they come in off the loss to Milwaukee. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. And Kenny, part of the early season is about making adjustments. For some, it's new personnel. For others, it's getting situated in a new city and a new arena. Tell us a little bit about that process.
Well, you know, players and coaches have been together for a while. They have the huge advantage because they know what to expect and they know the process.
I've gone through large changes in my career.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At small forward, Solomon Hill. At center, Dwayne Dedmon. Starting at shooting guard.
The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. The last time these two teams met, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers who came away with the W against the Brooklyn Nets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Hill in at the small forward spot. Now here's Favors. Nets passing it around. There's a screen. And a wide open look for Thornton. And the three ball is good. Thornton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith against Thornton. Smith kicks to Hill. Pass to Irving. Here's Dedmon. Lopez covering. Can't get it to go. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
They needed to make a few runs, but it just never happened for them. And when you can't string things together, it's tough sledding. It's a tough way to go.
Now here is Hill, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Love kicks to Dedmon. Favors with the rebound. And here are the Nets. Down low, here's Thornton. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving kicks to Dedmon. Back to Irving. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys. He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Burke kicks to Favors. There's a screen. From deep, Thornton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Paul Westphal. He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Trey Burke at the line for two.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers leading. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
First one falls for him. And so Irving nails both of them. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Nets trail by 3. Burke, the pass to Favors. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Irving. Inside, it's deflected and stolen by Favors. Hollis Jefferson passes to Burke. Love against Favors. Lopez, no good. Great D that time from Irving. Love outside. Three-pointer. Favors with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Burke kicks to Favors. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Thornton against Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burke. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now here's Irving. Burke covering. Irving drives in. Hill has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hill's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Burke kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to Thornton. Puts up a 3. Hill pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Love. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Great. Outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Now here's Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And Love throws it down.
Stacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Here's Burke. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Thornton dishes to Favors. Irving with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Cavaliers 5th.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
Lopez a screen. Thornton passes to Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And a new group in for the Nets. Kevin Sheriffan, he's checked in for Lopez. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Roberson, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Trey Burke. Here's Roberson. The dish to Jack. It's taken away by Smith. Feeds to Snell. Inside. Here's Beasley. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A chance here now to see how the Nets ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in steals, 8th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
And going back to the steals, they play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They're leading by 8. Smith with it. Six to shoot. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And Roberson kicks to Booker. Hollis Jefferson passes to Roberson. They get it again.
Way to stay alert and grab the long rebound.
Here's Simmons. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Here's Snell. He kicks to Simmons. Smith on the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. Nets trail by 12. Dishes to Jack. Kicks it to Roberson. Back to Jack. Beyond the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now here is Smith. 8 points his last outing. And there's the feed to Beasley. It's stolen by Jack. Here's Roberson. Puts it up from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jack's got his second bucket tonight.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Beasley outside. He feeds it to Snell. Pass to Perry. He dishes it to Snell. For three, Smith. Again, the miss by Smith.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Here's Smith. After the basket by Brooklyn. Easily in the post. Defended by Booker. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Nets trail by 5. Outside Jack. Up top Seraphin. Pass to Howard Jefferson. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And Cleveland making a change here. Here's Jack. He's got 5. They set the pick. Beasley with the rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:11 left in the first quarter. Nets trail by 5. And here is Jack. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Now, here is Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Passes it to Vujacic to end the drought. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Jack. And the pass to Booker. Can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Now Smith. Pass to Perry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Chris.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. No luck that time either. Jack with it. Now the dish to Booker. And Roberson kicks to Jack. 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers on top, up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what are you guys seeing?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Nets trail by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Solomon Hill, and it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low. Favors can't get it to go.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Feeds it to Love. Lopez against Irving. Back to Love. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Derek Favors. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Lopez, a screen on Irving. Burke dishes to Lopez. Roberson the pass to Burke. The wide open look here for Lopez. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lopez has got his first points of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to Dedmon. To the middle. And the rejection by Favors. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That's in there. Love with the assist. Smith's got 5.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. He kicks to Thornton. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Cleveland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Irving drives in. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Shot from the inbound. Brooklyn with the rebound. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Burke with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Hill over to help. Thornton against Smith. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Lopez. Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Both free throws good from Hill.
They're just over 80% from the line now. Much better than what they shot in the first.
Now here's Burke, covered by Irving, takes the 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Burke. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Love the pass to Irving, and stolen by Burke. Here's Roberson, and a miss there on the triple. Cleveland leading by 4. Irving kicks to Hill. Dedmon dishes to Love. The shot misses. Good D by Lopez. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. On the wing, Thornton. Dishes it to Favors. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hill kicks to Dedmon. And stolen by Burke. Now the feed to Thornton. Lopez, a screen on Hill. Shot off the pick. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Lopez passes to Burke. Shot clock at 4, and a slam dunk by Favors.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim. Love outside.
Shoots the 3. Burke grabs the miss.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Roberson gets the bucket. Now, here is Irving. He's got 7 to the left side wing. Love kicks to Dedmon. That's in there. Love with the assist. Dedmon's got his first points of the game.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now, here's Burke. 6 points for him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And looking now at some of the numbers for Brook Lopez. Last year, getting it done. 19th in blocks. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And you saw what he did last year, one of the best shot blockers in the league. He anchored that defense.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Irving kicks to Dedmon, and stolen by Thornton. Knocked loose. For Cleveland, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside Hill. Kicks it out to Love. Good on the triple. Love's got 10.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now here's Burke. D right on him. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Love has it in the corner. Back to Irving. Rebounded by the Nets.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Dedmon dishes to Irving. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Favors sets the pick for Burke. Lopez a screen. Burke the pass to Favors. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And on the way from Irving for 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Irving attacking. Smith outside. From deep. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Welcome to the court, your next dancers.
And a new group in for the Nets. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Booker comes in for Derek Favors. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Roberson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Burke. Nets trail by 4. And Jack kicks to Serafin. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Perry passes to Simmons. To the middle, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
There's the pick. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Jack against Smith. No good from Jack.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Simmons. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that one's good. Thornton's got 9 points.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Perry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
Now here is Jack. 8 points for him. There's a good screen from deep. Thornton. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks to Jack. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. But they get it back. Booker dishes to Seraphin. Buries it down low.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. To the inside. From 11 feet away. Good.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Nets trail by 4.
2 minutes.
The pass to Hollis Jefferson. He feeds it to Thornton. There's a good screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops. That's 10 points now for Jack.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Thornton. Smith against Jack. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And Thornton kicks to Booker. A baseline J. Another one falls for Brooklyn. 1:02 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Thornton. No good from Simmons. Thornton passes to Jack. Nets passing it around. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
For Brooklyn, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the pick to the wing right side. Here's Perry, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here is Seraphin following the score by Cleveland. It's deflected, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Remains Brooklyn ball.
Now off the inbound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Simmons, defended by Booker. Smith wide open. He fires. Off target with the open look.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be taking a look back at the first half of basketball. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
See, Ernie, this is what I'm talking about. You know, I was the king of this. See, you got to pound that ball in the paint, and they were doing that. I like to see more of the same in the second half. Don't start shooting jumpers now.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Hollis Jefferson is out there with Favors. Then it's Thornton. Then it's Brooke Lopez. And it's Burke in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Burke. He dishes it to Favors. And it's blocked. Smith outside. Feeds to Dedmon. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Lopez, a screen on Hill. Hollis Jefferson passes to Favors. Misfires after coming off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now, here's Thornton. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. And it's good. Walk through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Favors. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Favors with a screen on Irving. Burke dishes to Lopez. No good. That would have tied it.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Burke after the Cavaliers pick up 3. And Thornton kicks to Favors. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Favors got 9. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Irving passes to Love. Back to Irving. Love against Favors. Just 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out, and the rejection by Favors. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession, and Brooklyn making a change here. Roberson's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Lopez outside. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Lopez has got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Now here's Irving. 13 points in the game. And that one's good. 12 points for Love.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Roberson. He has 7. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Derek Favors.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. First in free throw percentage, 8th in three-point field goal percentage, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, fantastic at the free throw line last year. That's a tremendous asset for any team.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That free throw good from Kevin Love.
You know, Love is playing well. 13 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Hey, Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Nets trail by 5. Burke dishes to Lopez. He kicks it to Roberson. They set the pick. Back to Lopez. The 11-footer, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. Cleveland leading by 3. Irving kicks to Dedmon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now, here's Burke. 7 points in the game. Roberson, it's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Now here is Smith. He's got 8. Dedmon kicks to Irving. Good. Irving's got 15 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Burke. Outside Favors. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Fires at the elbow. Favors can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 4. J.R. Smith on the wing. Back to Irving. There's the dish to Smith. Good. 10 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Timeout called, the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now, here's Burke. 7 points in the game. To the paint. And then Favors with the dunk.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Hill passes to Dedmon. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Hill. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent. And very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Favors. And Jared Jack is subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. And Lopez gets it to go.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Right side Hill. Dishes to Smith. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dedmon. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Burke kicks to Lopez. Smith against Jack. Lopez, a screen on Hill. Back to Jack. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's Smith. 10 points for him. Right side Irving. Love outside. Takes a 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. And that's 18 points for Kyrie Irving. Nets trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The feed to Robertson. Over to the wing. Here's Burke. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
And they're able to recover.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Kevin Love. Great showing for him last season. Around 20 points per game last season. 9 rebounds and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
You know, his willingness to bang down low, move. Opponents off the block. Those are valuable contributions.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Smith outside. At the elbow, Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
They set the pick. Passes it to Burke. Kicks to Robertson. Now the pass to Booker. He feeds it to Seraphin. The shot misses. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by Shumpert. The three. And that one's good. Shumpert's got his first 3 points of the game.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Now here is Jack. He's got 10. There's the bucket. Good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Cleveland leading by 11. Outside Irving. Pass to Perry. That one a little long.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Nets have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Kevin Seraphin. At the line for
and he knocks down the first one. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Burke. Cleveland also making some changes. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Love. Harris comes in for J.R. Smith. And Smith subbed in for Kyrie Irving. That one is no good. It's blocked. Booker in the post. Guarded by Shumpert. Booker dishes to Jack. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn.
coming on the floor for your Nets, Grande Hollis Jefferson.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
On defense, Cleveland. It's a 10-point game. Here's Booker. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Booker's got 7.
Out of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here is Smith, and it's Shumpert penetrating. Beasley left side. Screen by Smith. Clock at 4. Beasley, the pass to Harris. And another miss by Cleveland. 4-on-3 break. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. .50 seconds left to play in the third. Now Smith. Right side Shumpert. No one near him. And And the shot is good. Shumpert's got his second bucket of the night.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Jack with a screen on Shumpert. From deep, Thornton, and that one's good. Thornton's got 12 in the game.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
They set the pick, and it's Beasley in the corner. Jack against Smith. Got a hand on it, but he recovers it. Passes it to Perry. There's the three, and the basket by Harris. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. You know what? And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead, up by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Cleveland leading by 10. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Harris. Amon Shumpert is out there with Beasley. And it's Smith. And it's Perry in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Jack with it. He dishes it to Thornton. They double him with Shumpert. Lopez, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
The pass to Perry. Rebound, Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jack. Lopez outside. They set the screen. And Thornton kicks to Lopez. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the basket by Harris.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Now here is Jack. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez dishes to Jack. Drilled from 11 feet out.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Thornton against Harris. Feeds it to Jack. No good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And another three for Cleveland.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jack's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here is Harris. The three. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. That's good.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Favors. Thanked in off the glass.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now here is Smith. Beasley left side. Here's Perry, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the Nets making a change here. Burks is checked in, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Kevin Love's checked in for Beasley. Hill comes in for Shumpert. Smith checked in for Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Smith. Now here's Burke. Lopez a screen. Favors with a screen on Irving. Here's Burke. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Thornton. Thornton's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Favors. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland leading by 10. For 3, Hill. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 15 points for Hill.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Burke. Great D that time from Irving.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Irving with it. Burke covering. Irving kicks to Smith. Love the pass to Perry. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Garrett Favors. That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Nets trail by 15. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Favors. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 11 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Hill. And another miss by Cleveland. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Burke with it. Now Smith defending. It's deflected and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Smith dishes to Love. Passes it to Perry. Back to Love. That one rolling around and rims out.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Offensive rebound. Hollis Jefferson passes to Favors. Now here's Burke. Covered by Smith. Here's Lopez. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Lopez has got 12 points in just the second half.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Favors sets the pick for Burke. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
That's his 5th personal foul. Shooting.
That free throw, no good. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Derek Favors. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 16. Irving kicks to Smith. Puts one up from 19. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Smith. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. They double him with Irving. Puts one up from 19. And Lopez gets it to go.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Right wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Here's Thornton, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Right now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court
and did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And Thornton no good on that one. Cleveland leading by 16. Outside Irving, poked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Burke kicks to Lopez. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Poked away and stolen by Booker. Thornton passes to Hollis Jefferson. Thornton dishes to Burke. Here's Booker. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Burke kicks to Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. And it falls over the rim and in. Lopez has got 20.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
The dish to Love. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Timeout called, the Nets. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Nets trail by 17. Burke kicks to Thornton. Lopez a screen. Floats one. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, Lopez has been great. 8 rebounds and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
The first free throw is good. Brook Lopez hits them both. And so here's Cleveland. They led by as many as 18 points. And there's the pass to Perry. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Now here's Lopez. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. That's good from Lopez. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 14.
2 minutes to go in the game. 2.
Irving kicks to Dedmon. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez a screen. Dishes it to Thornton. Now here's Burke. Covered by Irving. Clock at 4. Steps back and fires. And that one's good. Burke.
One-handers. He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And so here's Cleveland. It's a 14-point game. The drive by Hill. He kicks to Irving. It's back to Hill. Clock at 6. And it's Love missing.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance for Kyrie Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thornton passes to Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Shoots the 3. No good there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.